Evening everyone, it's Dave Selezen Hughes here. Yeah, another unplanned stream. I hope you enjoy watching this as much as I'm going to enjoy playing it. Let's see if I can do this without crashing any trucks. So again, it's going to be American Truck Sim. We are hoping to finish off the Big Sur thing today with this stream. And I'm on camera today. Why am I going to do this again tonight? Because, quite frankly, I've had a really shit day at work, and I just need time doing something relaxing, just kind of chill out for a bit. Have a bit of a break from the usual shit that's going on. So I'm going to do as much as I can. I mean, I think I've got 9 jobs. I've got 6 jobs still to do to reach the target for this Big Sur thing. So let's do that. If people pop on chat, I'll chat. If they don't, I won't. We'll see how it goes, shall we? Right. And one thing I was going to do was I've forgotten to do in the main screen was to readjust the steering, because I wanted to try and change the steering back to a little bit less sensitive than it is now, so I can actually do that before I head off. So let's do that. Controls, steering sensitivity. So we'll take that right down to the bottom, or we'll leave it up a little bit. Yeah, that should do. Let's make sure the joystick's on. Yes, indeed. That's fair enough then. Okay, let's come back out of there and go back to drive. Okay, where's my dot? It's over the other side. Okay, fair enough. Turn the truck on. Now brake off. And let's go. Yep, and we're off to a great start. Okay. I can't reduce the sensitivity too much. Okay, let's try that again. Here's my trailer. Kill that cone again. Maybe a slight mistake here. Didn't want to go up this way, but let's do it anyway, because it's fun and it's something different. The ED tracker is playing up a hell of a lot today, a bit of twitching and blinking there. That's the tracker itself being a pain in the arse. On the wrong side of the road doesn't help. Let's see if we can try not to crash today, would be nice. I know the cops aren't too bothered up this way, so I'm not going to bother too much with the speed limit. I'm just not going to push it too far like I did in the last broadcast. Because if you don't remember, that didn't end very well at all. And around about here it went tits up, I think. I think it's roughly somewhere around here that I tipped it. Actually thinking about it, because that was a very windy bit of road. I'm just making up the rules as I go along now, aren't I? Yeah, well, the title of this stream on the stream broadcast, I'm not sure what I'm going to title it in the YouTube file, is In Trouble, and it's not necessarily to do with the actual game itself. So I got in a little bit of trouble last night with my lovely wife, who I really kind of took the piss out of last night, and I'm doing so again tonight. But again, I'm in such a fucking foul mood, I'm not very good company anyway, and I don't want to end up causing an argument because I'm in a foul mood. So I've decided I'm going to have a couple of hours doing this. Tiny Pixels, thank you for the host. Very much appreciated, thank you. And welcome to the stream, everyone who's popped in. Welcome to watching me drive a truck extremely badly. You can naff, I'm going. Now apparently allowed to do that in America. I don't know if any of you are watching Americans. I know I've got more than one viewer now, and that one viewer was me because I'm watching my own stream to make sure it's broadcasting properly. But yeah, I know there's a few of you have popped on, so if you're not American, then apparently if you're at a set of traffic lights and it's on red and there's nothing coming the other way around the corner, you are perfectly allowed to go left. Isn't that nice? We should do that in Britain. That'd be quite useful. But obviously go left, go right. No, wait a minute. Go right. Rather, did I say go right or left earlier? You can go left. No, you can go right. Shut up! Fuck off. Jesus. And it looks like everyone from Tiny Pixel stream has gone. So yay. Trucks just ain't that interesting. That's fine. As I've said before, this is not our scheduled stream. Really? I can do 55 down a 40 mile limit in the mountains, but yeah. Nothing goes past me and I get this. Hey ho! Just realised I didn't have any sound. Sorry about that. This headset really is playing up. Too heavy on the brakes. Oopsie doopsie. Park it up. Oh, it's a bit close actually. Every time. So that I think is either 10 or 11. It says 11 there, but I think one of them wasn't a thingy one, a Big Sur one. So those of you who are watching possibly either now or later, this is part 3 of my attempt to get 15 truckloads of stuff delivered to and from the simulation of the Big Sur Landslide on Route 1, or State Highway 1 in California. It's a real world event that happened last year. And there's obviously a real world cleanup operation to try and remove all of the crap on the road and get it opened again. SCS Software have decided to emulate that with this game. Now there aren't any contracts for doing the muck raking either, which is typical. That's a bugger. So the event that SES have taken on is to allow the players of the game to do these missions Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to do that. My headset's just lost connection, so please bear with me while I rethink it. Recalibrate is what I'm looking for. I wonder if that's because I've got the phone near it. Let's put the phone over there out the way, see if it's slightly less interference. Right, okay, that's recalibrated, we'll go back. There we go, that's better. I'm going to cheat slightly. I'll look at the map where I am now. I'm in Santa Cruz, I believe. So I'm going to head up to Santa Maria. No, I'm not. I'm going to go back to Mud Creek Slide. So let me just come back out of there and see if this will work. Go to Mud Creek. Go to Mud. Damn it. Go to Santa Maria. Basically I've cheated. I've teleported myself to somewhere where there might be some jobs to do that will let me get this thing finished. Escape there. So yeah, SES Software have emulated this disaster. Oops, that's the wrong button. In the computer game, and the idea is to get 500,000 jobs done. In however long it takes to do it. I don't think they've actually an upper time limit on it. And at that point in the game, the landslide debris will have been cleared. Which I think is a really nice thing to do. I mean, there's no charity aspect to it. There's no. There we go. That'll do. There's no real kind of background purpose or charity event or fundraising thing. More of an awareness thing and just something to do to kind of highlight that it's obviously a disaster that's happened and people are kind of paying the price of it really on the roads, and obviously the trucking side of it is actually that's in this depot, isn't it? It is. I wonder if I can actually just do that. Nope, botched it. That was more luck than judgment there, I think. Oh, really? Hell, what the hell is going on here? I was driving a truck, indeed. gateway's there, Dave. Use the gateway that's there. Right. Anything coming? Yeah. No, God. I'm really not doing well today. Oh my God. I'm driving the truck very badly. And that's... Jesus. Nope. This steering wheel is totally out of sync. Look at that. It's not even steering the thing. It's not even synced with the wheel on screen. Okay, right, back into the controls. I tried to reduce sensitivity of the wheel earlier and it just hasn't worked at all. So let's ramp that up to there, which is roughly where it was, which at least worked. Back on the road. Right, let's see how that goes. Oh, and hello Colin, welcome to the stream, thanks for coming on, good to see you. Oh, I'm trucking crap at this game, I really am. Can't drive for toffee. But it's fun, I enjoy it, it's quite relaxing. I've already had one crash. If you look at yesterday's video, I think about half an hour in, I think I actually toppled the truck over cleverly. I think of all the people that probably are kind of watching this stream over the last few days, you're probably, Colin, you're probably more surprised that I'm not playing Elite right now, especially given that a new update dropped yesterday. Well, I did think about it, to be honest, yesterday, but I want to finish the little mission thing that's going on in this game before I start looking at anything else, so I'm hoping to finish this off tonight, and if I get a chance to go on the computer tomorrow, then I'll take a look at Elite then, maybe, I don't know. I just don't have the impetus at the moment to look at Elite. I'm just suffering a bit of Elite fatigue. Stop. Indicate. No, I ain't stopping. Well, that's what I'm thinking, have a break. I mean, that's one of the reasons why a couple of weeks ago I made the decision to rebrand the stream and kind of move away from doing Elite on a Monday only. So the Dangerous Mondays, but I don't know if you know, I don't know if you've watched anything or seen any posts or anything. But But the Dangerous Mondays thing that I've been doing for the last couple of years, it's 3 years I think I've been doing that now, is gone. And I'm now doing streams on a Wednesday, and a different stream theme every week. So for each Wednesday of the month we'll have a different theme. If you take a look at daftworks.co.uk/Selezen, you'll see the idea that I've got for the streaming schedule. It's still a work in progress at the minute. Just really waiting to see what takes my fancy and what I enjoy doing, what the viewers like, that kind of stuff. But there will still be a space day, but it might not just be Elite that's getting played there. I mean, I've got Elite, I've got No Man's Sky, I've got loads of different space related games that I never play. And obviously having a library at the minute is 97 games, I believe, on Steam alone, which is sizable, and I never play any of them. So I've thought to myself, I'm going to start playing these things, and I'm going to use the stream to do that. So mixing it up, getting a bit more variety in there, spreading me gameplay in wings, and actually justifying the expenditure I've put into games on Steam lately. I think I've set up a simulation day as well. Can't remember if I have actually exactly. But yeah, the plan is it's more freeform, more wide-ranging. I've even put if there's a fifth Friday. Oh fuck's sake! I'm really tired. I should really just have gone to bloody bed tonight. If there's a fifth Wednesday in the month, then that's viewer's choice. Anything can happen Wednesday, I'm calling it. But anyway, enough about me. How are you, Colin? How have you been, mate? It's great to see you again. Oh yeah, I mean, I'll come back to Elite. I will come back to Elite at some point. It's in my heart, it's in my bones. And despite whatever issues I have with the situation, or some situations at the moment, you know, it's the game that I'm in it for. It's the game that's got me doing all this kind of stuff. It's the game that's got me into playing games again. So I'll support it, I'll play it again, we'll do stuff. We're just on a break. Our good LaveCon got Steve Kirby to play the miniatures game. Fancy. That's Steve Kirby of I Draw Stuff for Terry Pratchett fame, isn't it? Or drew stuff, which is unfortunate. I'm getting a bit fatigued there, I think. Alright. Not quite as impressive, but still pretty impressive, so well done. It's not a name I've heard in terms of Elite designers, actually, I must admit. Is it one of the new guys? The newer guys? Ginger glass is weird. Can't say it's ringing a bell. Take a bulldozer down dirt road. Nothing to say it's not challenging. I don't know. Well, Mr. Kirby, if you watch this, I apologise. Yeah, I don't know whether I want to watch the FDev streams at the minute. I've kind of avoided them recently. I know I'm being petty, but you know they push the EDRPG quite a lot, and won't return my emails about doing the same thing for Elite Encounters. So I'm assuming it's going to be all about the card game now for a while. So I'm just gonna stay away. I'll just get annoyed. Oh, don't do that. Call me bitter and twisted if you like. Oh. Deary me. So continue. That's another one done. 11 to 50. You can't see that, it's right at the very top of the screen there underneath the bar. Yeah, but I've seen John's posts about the I've seen John Lund's posts on the card game that's coming up, and yeah, so I know the marketing from Elite, from Frontier is going to be quite heavy on that, as it probably was with the, as I would expect, because they were the same with the RPG, and yeah, I'm probably going to buy it because it's an Elite product, so I'm probably going to support the Kickstarter, and be internally bitter. And that's the sort of person I am. I'm eternally bitter about something or other, all the time. So I'm going to take Santa Cruz. That's a nice quick one. Let's do that one. I'm more going for the speed of things at the minute. Yeah, well, they've got their golden boys now, haven't they? I suppose if you earn yourself thousands and thousands of quid on a Kickstarter for a product, then you kind of earn the respect for it. But I'm just, I mean, I know how kind of things have gone for us, or for my RPG over the last few months. I know how you must be feeling about the fact they won't tell you anything or give you the time of day about your product. But I actually dread to think about what's going to happen the day that they announce they're going to do a miniatures game and not involve you in it, because I'll be pissed off to the back teeth, so I can't imagine how you'll feel. And the thing is, I think it's a very high likelihood that that's going to happen at some point. I'll push and I'll push and I'll push wherever I can, but I mean, it's slowly getting to the point of I'm beginning to understand, because of repeated hammerings, that essentially Frontier don't want anything to do with me. So I don't have a voice on anything to do to help anyone in the community anymore, which is why I'm kind of, actually one of the key reasons why I'm stepping away from Elite community stuff at the minute. And I must admit that since I've been out of the scene for the last two conventions and Not really seen any of the community people or been involved in community stuff for a few months now. I'm finding I'm not missing it. I mean, I love doing my RPG, I love playing my RPG, I'm proud of what I've done, I'm proud of the fact that I've made an RPG, but I'm actually now, whereas I was extremely excited about doing the RPG based on Elite, because that was the kind of dream that I had, I've achieved that, and it's become rather bitter. So I'm just proud of the fact that I've managed to write an RPG myself, with your help obviously, but kind of design and develop it from scratch, do the layout and all that kind of stuff, and produce it and release it, and include your awesome miniatures rules, which I really appreciate you letting me use. I'm just proud of it as a game. I think it's a testament to what amateurs, if you want to call us that, can do when given the support to do it. Support? That's not the right word. Given the chance to do it. And we did a good thing, dude. We did a good thing. And I think your miniatures game deserves much, much more recognition than it gets. I mean, all the conventions have it. You're having Frontier people are actually playing it now. But I would really, really love to see that getting made. I want them to support it, but oh well, never mind. Come on, round you go. Wide circle, wide circle. Ugh. Come on. Just get fucking... Sometimes they make it a little bit too tight. And yeah, I know I'm doing this for quickness. If I'd been doing this in a professional manner, I would have said, okay, let's try and reverse it out and get to the right angle. And but in a situation in real world like this, you'd have a banksman for that kind of stuff. RPG manual's not... I'm not saying it's amateurish. I'm saying that it's an amateur production, as in made by an amateur with no professional experience of doing this kind of development before, or that kind of development before. And I think from that point of view, it's something I should be proud of. It looks professional. It got a review as being a professionally produced product in a magazine. Yes, I'm quite happy with that. People are saying they're enjoying playing it, which yeah, I'm happy with that. And I'm proud that I'm actually quite proud of the fact that I've let other people become part of it as well, or that other people have been able to become part of it. Not that I've let them, you know, I asked them, you know, so. But anyway, I'm not going to dwell on things. I'm trying not to. I'm just trying to get the fucking thing printed off now, and that's proven to be a ball ache. Got another sample today, another sample yesterday, sorry, and it's still not right. The quality of the printing, the quality of the book itself is amazing. It really is nice, and it's a shame. The print shop I've chosen, or I've gone to, the quality of the stuff they can put out is amazing. And the book itself, the quality of the pages, the paper, the printing, the colours, everything is absolutely gorgeous, but we just cannot seem to get the consistency of the cutting right, so actually getting it cut. And the guy at the print shop kind of said that he's having a lot of trouble finding finishers, and the other people that basically do the cutting and binding, and they're proving to be a little crap, is what he's kind of told me. So I mean, I'm trying to have patience with it, but you know, I did a video unboxing of the delivery, and during it I kind of got to the point where I said, look, I can't talk anymore, I'm pissed off. We're 6 months down and we can't even get a fucking straight line on a cut. So what options have I got? Basically, I need to give this some thought. And spoke to him today. I mean, the internet chat thing was then that we normally use, and they've been having internet problems at the office all day. And he says he hasn't even seen the video or anything yet. So it's like, well, you know, I've got Fantasticon coming up in 2 months. I want to have the book. I want to have the pre-prod ones or the Kickstarter ones done out the door and delivered by that point, and it's not looking like I'm going to get that done. I want to take stuff to Fantasticon to sell. It's not looking like that's going to happen either, and I'm getting more and more pissed off and frustrated with the situation as is. It's ridiculous. So I'm just hoping that this was a one-off. It's the first time it's happened. The thing's on the piss, it's on an angle. Like they've mounted it in there wrong. Or put it slightly on the piss when they've put it in, like there's a pencil got caught in it or something. There's a good 2 mil difference between one edge and the top of the page and the bottom of the page in terms of margins. So it's not perfect, it's not great. And it's not something that if I saw I'd buy. That's the thing. Dan offered to help, but you can't find anyone to print off something like this for less than it would cost to buy. And that's the problem I'm getting, is that everyone kind of bar this place I'm at is asking for nearly 40 quid to print off what it is, even in paperback. If I want it in hardback, you'd be looking at 60 quid a copy in order to make a profit. To break even, it'd be a little bit less, but not much. So I mean, it's full colour inside, 300 pages, and I don't have my own print shop to do it with. I mean, the place I've went with has got a fairly good profit margin on it, which is nice. But I can go for that profit margin, and then the next step up is too expensive to get a profit out of the book. And that's the hard part. It's such a huge discrepancy. And although there is part of me that's cynically starting to say I'm starting to see why. It's difficult to try and say that and be overly cynical when the actual quality of the printing itself is really good. And it's always the same kind of story. It's almost right, or there's one little problem, or there's one little thing that if it wasn't just as bad as it is, would be acceptable. So I mean, the latest copy that's sent through, okay, yeah, there's a bit of a discrepancy in the print angle on that one copy, and I could have said, yeah, fair enough, okay, it's not a problem. But it was so far out that the border I'd added to some of the pages to make them to give them a bleed zone and to make them print edge to edge was actually completely gone, and so the actual image that was inside the page was being cut off, and that's too far. I'm not sure if they're lining this stuff up by hand or doing it by eye or what. I'm not sure, but it is frustrating. Now I don't want to, I mean, after waiting for this fucking long, I'm not sure whether the people that are waiting for these books are going to be saying to themselves, okay, I want it to be perfect after all this time, or they're just saying, you know what, just give us it, we'll cope with it. But I don't want to compromise. I don't want to compromise with the quality at all. I've not compromised up till this point. I don't want to start now. Yeah, well, you might not have too much of a problem. It depends on how much colour content you put inside and how big your manuals are going to be. I mean, I would assume with the miniatures game, you're not going to have as much kind of background low and all that kind of stuff. You're just really going for the game content and descriptions of the ships, the stats, how they work in your rules. You're not going to have a 60-page lore guide and then an adventures guide and then scenarios and all the different gubbins that kind of went into the RPG. So keep your page count as low as you can is my advice. Try to keep a certain percentage of it black and white as much as you can, and you'll lower the costs. My problem is that I've gone overboard with the colour, and you can still get to do that when you've got a print shop you can use yourself, or you've got your own print shop or something. But when you're just a dude doing a job on your own, woofed. I had a feeling I was going to get that caught up on there. Just go for it. Whack it through. Yep, okay, you come back in a minute. I might have got this thing unlocked by then. This is more trouble than it's worth, I'm telling you. I have a sleep zone nearby. There is. I'm going to head down there. It's quite a difficult place to unload that. Difficult place to go into full stop. Jesus, it's a horrible. It's not a bloody truck stop, it's a bloody obstacle course. Sake. This is cheating like you wouldn't believe. In fact, please give me a second as well. I'm going to have to go on a break. I shall return very shortly. Well, I did have an intermission screen that could have gone up there, but it didn't, clearly. Right, okay, let's try this again. Shall we get moving again then? So I hope people are still around. Colin, did you come back? It's been longer than a minute. Oh, crap on the pavement. Might have fixed some of the damage that I've taken over the last couple of trips actually before I go any further. Yeah, I get the point. Oops, that's the wrong key. This is where I repaired myself yesterday as well. Enter. Service. Repair. route and twirl myself in there. Sleepy time. Oh, I've done it again. Donut. External contracts. Mud Creek Slide. Excavator or road roller. Let's take an excavator this time. Begin. Oops. Busy looking for a bloody spider, just saw it crawl across the wall there. Really? Where's my digger? There it is. What the hell? The hell was that? Stamping the brake, they wouldn't believe it just wasn't doing anything. Keep a loose turning circle with the trailer on, that's always the golden rule. This as much as you can in a tight yard like this one. But I'm out, we're done. So let's head off that way. Get this thing on the road. A lot to pay attention to in this game sometimes. Sometimes it's okay. Other times it's just traffic cameras and speed signs and other traffic and the road and inconvenient things. Teeny tiny traffic lights off in the distance that you can barely see. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Oh, now you can brake. I was doing this so much better the last two streams. Oh, come on. Oh no, I've missed me turning. Jesus H. Christ, man, seriously. now this is trying to save some time. I'm going to speed and try taking the racing line through some of these corners. I know the road is empty because obviously the landslide's up here, so there's no other cars coming the other way. I wouldn't recommend you do this in a normal truck sim or even on the roads themselves, because it will be fatal and unwise. It's potentially quite unwise here, but okay, that's getting a bit too much now. Let's slow that down a bit. Speed trap, which may or may not work. That's much better. Another one done. Two more runs to do. We're right at the landslide area, so we should be able to pick up some jobs definitely here. Santa Cruz to Santa Cruz, that's going back up the way again, which is what we just did. So that's fine. I'm going to take excavated soil though, I think, this time. Right, this will be delivery 15, so after that there's one more to go and we're done. No, that's fine, I can reverse back around that one. Not particularly straight, but close enough. Okay, 14:15, one more to go. And if we can find a job here, which we can, that means we get to finish at the mudslide. Mudslide? Landslide. Mudslide, behave yourself. I'm not picking up from here by the look of it. You can certainly stomp this cab around without having a trailer on the back, it's lovely. Do 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 do. I'm getting a bit worried here. Am I going the right way? I'm not, am I? I need to be getting from there. That's where my truck is. Or if I decided I'm going to go there, pick up the truck. I'm going to do that one. I can't, I've done it the wrong way around, haven't I? $19 hours. Abandon. Yes. Job market. L contract. Do. features where it pays to pay attention to what the actual map says. And green is your pickup point on the map when it shows you it. And red's your delivery point. Not the other way around. It was a very long minute, Colin. I was starting to wonder if you were ever coming back. Welcome back, though. Glad you are. All of them, including the wife? And the dog? Oh, thinking about it, I've actually just thought I've not let the dog out. Yeah, I was starting to say earlier in the stream, like at the very start, I've given this one the this stream the subtitle "In Trouble." So I'm in trouble. Last night I streamed for 2 hours, like I said I was going to do. I said I'm only going to stream for 2 hours, I won't be that late. And I did stream for 2 hours, and then I decided that it would be a good idea to change the URL of my Facebook account from Daftworks UK to HD Selezen to time with every other bit of social media networking I have. And then I didn't realise at the time, but that would also involve having to change all of my banner graphics for Twitch, YouTube and everything else. So, oops! So I ended up doing that until about midnight and getting everything done. And then I thought that while I was taking the Daftworks UK URL away from Selezen, away from the Selezen Lake Facebook account, I could put that onto the Facebook page that I made for Daftworks many moons ago when I was doing the Kickstarter, in my flurry of excitement about getting everything ready and being an actual producer of something, and then never updated. So now I'm going to try and get on with it. Yeah, I was in pretty bad shape then, but then I said that I was wanting to do another 2 hours tonight to finish off this this landslide thing. And yeah, that's gone down like a dose of salts today. So, never mind. Once I've finished streaming this, once I've delivered this, I'm going to call it a night on here. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the weekend with her, basically, apart from the RPG on Sunday. Yeah, slight doghouse. An internal doghouse rather than an external doghouse in the garden. So we're okay. But we're off to, well, I've been a dickhead today because I actually bought a fan. Because our little fan in the bedroom died. Because we left it, well, Anne left it in the sun. I'm going to blame her. She left it in the sunshine and it overheat. Ironically. So I've actually gone and bought... Oops, that could have been nasty. A new one. Ordered it for reservation at the place, the Argos store next to where I work, and then got held up at work for an hour and a half. In fact, 2.5 hours extra I was there. And then totally forgot to pick it up because I was dopey as hell, spending the entire weekend rebuilding the pizza oven. I thought you built a pizza oven. Is something gone wrong with it? Did it break down, or did it get smashed, or what happened? So I remember that. Oh, nasty. It's not like a ground up rebuild then, it's repair rather than completely rebuild. Google provides. It's a slightly better story to tell than I didn't know I had cancer until Google told me, and so on. Tomorrow's plan is I need to go into Nottingham to collect that fan, or she'll kill me because we need it. It's really hot tonight as well. And then we're going to a sausage and cider festival in Derby. Oh god, I've got to turn this thing round this corner now. See, I can do it. I can drive a truck. Oh yeah. It might actually be bedtime soon. And then Sunday, morning off I think. And then we're off, or I'm role playing in the afternoon. And then Anne and I are babysitting our grandkids in the evening while my daughter and her boyfriend head off out for a show. Then all bright and breezy for work again on Monday morning, having had no days off. But that's fine, I can cope, I can deal. I'm used to this crap. Part and parcel of the pleasure of being a Mobius forum dad. Oh yes. I revel in my forum dadness. We are the definitive forum dads, you and I, Colin. Well, that's it. I'm decoupling the last trailer of this requirement for World of Trucks Big Sur Landslide support. I can do more. But look, I've done it! Yay! Hang on, you guys can't see that because of the stream banner, so I'll go game capture full screen. And then go American truck there. Bring it back up on screen. That's annoying. The stream header off. That'll do. Yeah, so there you go, right at the very top there. Event completed. That means that I have done enough to qualify for the rewards if we actually get this thing done, and it's looking good. So I'm just going to have a quick check on what the status is of this community goal. Let's try and find the right page. Not going to find it that way, so let's do it the old-fashioned way. World of Trucks. Operation Big Sur. So there you go. It's at the moment 213,877 jobs done out of 500,000. So almost halfway there, and we're only a few days in. So that's pretty good. Pretty good shit. Commander Root, thank you for the follow. I've seen you lurking on the stream quite a few times, Commander Root. I'm glad you finally decided you quite like what I do and followed. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Right, so let's go back. I'll put the header back on actually, sorry. Header. So that's that done. I'm going to call that a night there. I'm going to go to one of the external views and have a shifty around the truck. Nice, isn't it? It's really nicely rendered. So, with that, I'm going to call it a night tonight and say night to drive Optimus Prime. Yep, definitely. I'd definitely say that. Yes, so I hope you've enjoyed this. I certainly have, and I'm glad I've managed to actually achieve the end result required for a change. You're streaming, you said, on Sunday night from 11 PM. That's lovely, that's great. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do that thing I don't very often do. I'm going to do a raid. I know there's only a couple of us on, but if you want to stick around for it, then feel free. But I'm going to raid someone I've just recently discovered is a streamer, and as I said, it's 2 seats behind me at work. His name is Johnny Rage, and you'll see from his physique and dress sense that he's kind of poles apart from me. But he does it's quite a fun stream. He does PvP FPS type stuff mostly, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, so I'm going to pop that raid on, and then I'll do the end stuff and take care. I'll be on from 3 PM UK time on Sunday for the Elite Encounters RPG session. Check out Facebook, Twitter, and my website at daftwaters.co.uk/Selezen for anything that's coming up on streams and so on. Take care, say hi to Johnny Rage for me when you get there, and have a great weekend, everybody. Bye! I had to turn it off then. Can't turn it off. The fuck? There we go. Screwed that up completely, didn't I?